All right, every Friday morning it's time for the Poco Showcase. Local musicians coming into the studio and playing for you and me. And this morning, Rick Horvath. Rick, am I close?
That is very close, Gary.
Rick Horvath from Lake Ariel is here. Hey, Rick, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Gary. Thanks for having us.
It's good to see you down. You grew up where? A town I'm aware of?
Lindenhurst, Long Island.
All right, I got a Long Islander here, and he's got a Met cap on.
Somebody has to be a Met fan, right?
Oh, I'm such a Met fan. When was your first game? In the 60s or 70s? Do you remember?
Oh, gosh.
68, 69?
Probably in the 80s.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't go back that far.
Yeah, I don't go back that far.
But you were there in 86 at Game 7.
Game 7 in 86.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. The whole place was jumping, literally.
I remember that. Hey, it's really great to see you. Do you play around in the area a lot or once in a while? Or what?
Up in the around the lake region, Lake Wallenpaupack. There's a lot of clubs up there that I perform at regularly solo. I also have a Creedence tribute band called Green River.
Oh, yeah?
We perform. We're kind of like a East Coast touring tribute show.
Can I ask, do you come from a musical family at all, or is it just really you and the family?
Well, my brother and I had a band for many years on the island.
Oh.
The parents sang, but my brother and I, we performed professionally for about 20 years back on the island with our band Sore Thumb.
That sounds familiar to me, perhaps.
Sore Thumb?
Was it a cover band mostly? Or did you do originals?
Yeah, classic rock covers. We did Beatles, Squeeze, and Hole & Oates, and we threw in originals. We did we were inspired by We Are the World. We did our own kind of video version of that called Long Island for Ethiopia, which was actually inducted into the Long Island Hall of Fame last year. So it's a video based on kind of like We Are the World. We had all the lead singers from all the different bands at that time come into a studio and, each sing a line, similar thing. It was a lot of fun. So, and then, of course, we did originals.
I grew up in Patchogue. You've been to Patchogue a couple times.
I have been, yeah.
I mean, that town is really doing well these days, and it all revolves around the Patchogue Theater. And I remember seeing A Hard Day's Night there. I was just a little kid.
Now, Hard Day's Night, everybody was screaming during the whole thing, I would imagine, right? You couldn't hear anything else.
Right. I love growing up in Patchogue, Long Island. Rialto Theater, Plaza Theater, Patchogue Theater, Sunwave, a lot of theaters. There was an indoor-outdoor drive-in over on Sunrise Highway. I remember that well.
Oh, man.
All right, Rick, what's first, buddy? What are you going to do first?
Well, I want to do, this is off my latest CD, Connected. How's this sound? Can you hear this? This is the opening track. Kiss Me, Lonely One. Have you thought about my arms around you? Are you thinking about us every day? I can feel something each time I call you, but my lack of courage seems to block my way. Your familiar voice reminds me of another time I left behind me. So won't you kiss me, lonely one? Hold me tight and reach your arms out now. Keep me close and kiss me, lonely one. Let it start today. Yet you can be somebody's golden goddess, but she's like a diamond in the rough. She seems to me a long-lost child. My time spent with her never seemed enough. Some days may be worse than others. Don't get in by hiding undercover. So won't you kiss me, lonely one? Hold me tight and reach your arms out now. Keep me close and kiss me, lonely one. Let it start today. If it takes 1,000,000 miles to find you, if it takes the last ounce of my breath, I'll be standing here waiting for you, holding on with nothing left, another day gone by. So won't you kiss me, lonely one? Hold me tight and reach your arms out now. Keep me close and kiss me, lonely one. Let it start today.
Oh, Rick, that's nice. Kiss me, lonely one.
Thank you.
Well, there's a resolve there at the end. I was talking over. Really good.
I was noodling. I was just noodling.
Do you still play around with a band once in a while, or are those days yesteryear for you?
Well, the guys from Green River, Harry, Dave, and Tim, we were doing a couple different things. We were doing some original material, but we mostly focus on playing the Creedence tribute show. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we've got a busy year ahead of us.
Why did you move out to Lake Area? What was the reason for that?
It was a picture of the house on Zillow or something.
On Zillow, huh?
Something that we had to come out and find out, and
that was it.
That was it. I think and actually the room above the garage. I said, "Oh, this is where I have to put my recording studio."
There you go.
So I think that was the deal sealer.
What do you do during the day these days, Rick?
Well, Gary, I am a full-time musician, but I have been a web designer since, the mid-'90s. So I have my own company, Noodleware, and I host and design websites, a lot of coding, and I guess a lot of musicians do a lot of that stuff, writing code, and so, but mostly music. Recording,
There's a lot of musicians here in the area, and they're able to get a lot of work, and there's a lot of nighteries and places that hire them, and it's really a great scene here. What's next, buddy? What do you got? I love the way you played at Martin this morning.
You. Well, back in the day when we first moved up here, I had an original band called Wally and the Pawpacks. And my wife, who's here with us in the studio, she kind of came up with the name based on Lake Wall and Pawpack.
That's great.
And these were 3 other guys from New York. How did we all meet here in the Poconos? I have no idea. But we did a lot of originals. We did a lot of jam music. And my writing partner, Jeremy Praska, he and I are still writing stuff together. And here's something that we did that's on the second season album called All Gone. I knew a girl with worn out clothes. She wasn't happy with the life she chose. Are you running away? Won't you get back here? Why'd you hitch a ride with me, my dear? So I take you away from all the other fools. They're hiding outside of your private room. I know what they can do if I let them get to you. How you gonna deal with your family? How you gonna deal with your family when it's all gone? All gone. When it's all gone. All gone. Someday I want what I had before. Always figured out I would have much more, but it was taken away, snatched out of my hand. Try to figure out where my life would land. So I'm reading all the signs, trying to find a way. I've never had known if I'd be better off alone. But we can be a silhouette, baby, go real far. How you gonna deal with your family? How you gonna deal with your family when it's all gone? All gone. All gone. reach a point, never get back to now. All gone. When it's all been thrown away, how you gonna get through another day? I knew a girl with worn out clothes. She wasn't happy with the life she chose. Now it's all gone, all gone. Now it's all gone, all gone.
Very, very good. All gone. The name
All
of
gone.
that one.
It's like an abbreviated version.
Mr. Rick Horvath. I nailed it that time. On,
Did
on Poco 103 with his Metcalf on.
I keep hitting the mic.
Gets bonus points for that. Stick around. We're coming back for more Rick here on Poco 103. All right, and I'm Gary Cee, hanging out here with fellow Long Islander Rick Horvath here in the Poco Showcase. Now, Rick is in Lake Ariel, so a picture of the house and Zillow, and that was it. we got to take that house.
Thank you, Zillow.
All right. You wanted to tell a story before you do your next tune? What do you got here?
Oh, this next one is called Shameful Babylon.
Shameful Babylon.
Yeah, a little story about
Interesting.
the quaint little town of Babylon, New York. I'll just keep it quick, but I was trying, when we moved here, I still owned the house in Babylon, so I was renting it. And I needed to find a tenant, so I put an ad on Craigslist, and the town didn't like that they found that I had an undocumented apartment, along with many other people, so they kind of came after me, and it was an experience all summer going down there and dealing with all the legalities, but it inspired a really good song.
Okay. Shameful, but what is it? Shameful Babylon?
Shameful Babylon.
All right. I'm going to hear this one. This is Rick Horvath here on Poco 103.
Packed up my things and moved far from Babylon. It's getting too cold, I couldn't stay there too long. Told my friends and family I'd be better off. Don't know just where I'd be gone. All the greedy folks in town seem to have my name. Guess I'll find another place to go. Don't want to waste time out there on that cold island shore. But I know that one day I will go back to Babylon, a place where I belonged. I laid my hat at home for 20 years, but my world went wrong when the town began to hunt us. Seems they always wanted more, and the people wound up poor and forgotten. Used to play in the back streets up and down Babylon, causing all sorts of mischief in our mind. Nobody ever stopped our play. Everything was quite okay back then. Had my real first paying gig around Huntington. Dated all the pretty girls I could find. Beautiful island glistened in the sun. Now I'm starting to wonder if it was mine. In Babylon, I got my first degree. I thought I'd finally see it all unfold. But later on, as I suddenly caught a glimpse, they had another plan by holding out their hand, so forget them. Babylon, I hate to leave you now. I'll get to you somehow down the road. Shameful Babylon, I bid you all farewell, but I guess it's just as well. I will find my way through hell back to Babylon, a place where I belonged. I laid my hat at home for 20 years. As I think about your pretty lakes and wonders, I'll come back to you somehow. I'll hide out here for now till you welcome me home.
Oh, they miss you back in Babylon. They do, Rick. You played at Huntington, huh? Some of your first gigs.
We used to play at Chelsea's in Huntington every Thursday with Sore Thumb.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did you ever play my father's place in Roslyn?
Yeah, we did actually play at my father's place.
Now, that was a great old club there.
The tables were old bowling alley.
That's right.
Bowling alley lane wood, right?
That's right. My buddy Epi Epstein owned that place.
Yeah.
And he used to hang out at WLIR a lot. And we just talked about all the old, so many great shows there.
It's reopened, you know. My father.
Right. Yeah, but this is not what it once was. What else you got, Rick? You got to play us another one before you.
I got one last one for you,
brother.
I don't want to overstay my welcome.
No.
Because I won't be welcome to stay over.
All right.
Felix Unger.
You get jokes too with your show.
Well, I've stolen from Felix Unger. Well, this next song, I think this is maybe Patty's favorite because I play this a lot at the clubs, and Patty likes to yell out requests. The song's called Me. Should I tell the story? So she yells out, "Do me." The song Me. Can I say that? I just did.
All right.
And one time he had a sign, right? But that's the name of this. This is the last song on the connected CD.
Okay.
And you can go to rickhorvath.com. Can I say that? Yeah. If you want to find out more about me and digital downloads and all that stuff. But here we go. Everybody sing along. Whoa, 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 me. Look at me now. Made it this far, keep going somehow. Dreams, well, they never fade. And each waking moment I never will trade. I want to live my life in every emotion I find. And take away minute from minute and watch it combine. A journey full of pride. I'm going along for the ride. From what I can see, I'm just being me. Me. Well, that ain't so tough. Raised in a small town, it wasn't so rough. Ooh, at the light of the dawn, keep talking images others have drawn. I want to live my life in every emotion I find. To take away minute from minute, watch it combine. A journey full of pride. I'm going along for the ride. From what I can see, I'm just being me. If you're down, I'll help you back up. If you work hard, I'll cheer you all the way. But if you're wrong, I'll tell you when you're wrong. I want to live my life In every emotion I find, take away minute from minute, watch it combine. A journey full of pride, I'm going along for the ride. From what I can see, I'm just being me. From what I can see, I'm just being me. Oh, 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 I'm just being me. Ooh. Jazz chord. Here, I broke my pick.
From what I can see, I'm just being me. You came up with that line. Go, I got a tune here. I got a song here. It's a good one. I like that. Is that your show closer?
Yeah, usually, yeah.
And that's on one of your CDs?
That is on the Connected CD, yeah.
Where can people purchase your CDs and hear more of your music?
Well, go to rickhorvath.com. Start there, and there's links to Amazon and iTunes, and I have physical CDs at OGWA Music, OGWA music.com. You can actually buy the physical CDs. I'll put it in a nice envelope and mail it to you. And if you don't like the way it sounds, they make great coasters.
Oh, Rick Horvath, Horvath, these days living in Lake Ariel, will be at the Newtown Theater in Newtown, PA, correct?
Yes.
On Saturday, March 30th, doing the tunes that you were doing here this morning?
Well, that's going to be all the Creedence, John Fogerty stuff. That's Green River.
All right, we'll send you out with some Creedence here. Rick, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you so much, Gary.
This is a lot of fun. You're really good. I like you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Poco 103 and a Poco Showcase.